What's up, guys? Here's Alex after a Champions League match. Oh my days. Some bold statements are coming through, but don't forget to like this video and subscribe to FC Wonder Kid on YouTube. But a Portuguese club went bold, so I am about to go bold. My first shout out is to Roger Schmidt. This man is an elite coach. He arrived, he improved so many players, and the style of play of Benfica is beautiful to watch. Grimaldo is a top 10 left back in the world, and Florentino Luis, I'm gonna say this, Palhinha, in the past I said, you guys were mocking me, Palhinha this, overhyping Palhinha. That wasn't overhype, as you can see at Fulham. Florentino Luis is just the same, but maybe even better defensively. Please pay attention to Florentino Luis, the secret player that makes the engine of Benfica run. Undefeated in the Champions League for a reason, and Florentino Luis is definitely one of them. And Chelsea must be thinking to sign a player like Florentino, because Enzo Fernandez with Florentino Luis, that's what a team like Chelsea needs. That, congratulations, they went through against Dortmund, or maybe even Jude Bellingham. Some negotiations, reports were out, but Florentino Luis would be a cheaper option and elite next to Enzo. Huge congratulations to João Neves, born in 2004, and he was bold against Club Brugge. He replaced Romário, and he had an assist out in 3 minutes. What a beautiful play. If you can go watch it, please do. Rafa to João Neves, and then to David Neres. João Neves is in between all these great names of Benfica, and remember the name too, João Neves. But my favorite wonder kid in the world right now, I'm gonna say, is Gonçalo Ramos. 22 goals and 9 assists. Club Brugge couldn't stop him. 2 goals and 1 assist. He is a top striker, and every top club in Europe must be wanting to sign a player like him. Beautiful to see a Portuguese striker succeeding in the Champions League. And he became, Gonçalo Ramos, the youngest Portuguese player to score 2 goals in the knockout stages of the Champions League. So huge congratulations at 21 years old. And in the Champions League, in his last 3 games, Gonçalo Ramos has 3 goals and 2 assists. Absolutely fundamental too in the build-up play. He understands Romário, Rafa, Gonçalo Guedes when he comes through. Everyone of Benfica so well. So Gonçalo Ramos continua. Es un crack. And the player that for me is one of the biggest wonder kids in the world right now for what he's doing and for the potential is António Silva of Benfica. I know a lot of people are going to say Portuguese bias this, Portuguese bias that, but I'll tell you this, under 20, I would pick no center back ahead of António Silva right now. Please watch the tape. A leader on the pitch, and António Silva in the Champions League didn't miss 1 pass in his last game against Club Brugge. The security he has, the leadership, the tackling, the speed 1-to-1. You can't go through him easily. And he's 19 years old. World Cup experience too. And Ruben Dias and António Silva is the future of Portugal. Mark my words. And António Silva was in the World Cup, just like I said. And he was next to Pep. He learned with Pep. And now he has Otamendi next to him at Benfica. He's so proud of being in that position right now. And at the start of the season, he was at Benfica B. And I can tell you right now, that kid works so hard. And he is the future of Portugal and Benfica. I am so sure. Look, I'll say this. You guys remember what I said about Nuno Mendes? I'm as sure as I was about Nuno Mendes with António Silva. Top 5 young center back in the world under 23. Delete, Guardiola, António Silva will be next to these big names. Mark my words once again. Portuguese talent right in display. And Benfica this season, you must pay attention. Brought in Roger Schmidt, sold Darwin Núñez to Liverpool, sold Enzo Fernandez, the most expensive transfer ever in Premier League history, and they got in the Champions League revenue until now 72 million. This is a huge positive season for Benfica, and I'm so proud to be Portuguese and to see Benfica play every game. That's beautiful to watch, man. And this Benfica team that we're seeing in the Champions League, people in the future will remember saying Gonçalo Ramos once was a Benfica, António Silva once was a Benfica, and even João Neves, in the little time he was on the pitch with that assist, he was absolutely outstanding too. Grimaldo, I gotta say it, one of the best left backs in the world, and Florentino Luís, he will be remembered. Roberto Martinez, please call up Florentino Luís to the Portuguese national team. He deserves it. And once again, I'll say it, one of the most underrated midfielders in the world right now. I am shocked that people don't talk more about Florentino Luís, and he will be talked as one of the best defensive midfielders in the world. He made Enzo special. Enzo is special, don't get me wrong, but Florentino Luís was the partner in crime that Enzo needed. And at Benfica, Enzo only lost one game, and he wasn't happy. That's why he lost. And thank you, Roger Schmidt, for coming to the Portuguese League, more specifically to Benfica. And this beautiful football that Benfica are playing is because they have a Roger Schmidt. And even the Arsens buy from Feyenoord for 15 million. But Roger Schmidt, all these decisions, the football that Benfica are playing, it's all because of you. Elite coach in football. And I'll be surprised if Roger Schmidt stays 3 to 4 years at Benfica. But there's an unbelievable project at Benfica. Seixal won the Youth League last season. There's a reason why for it. You had António Silva. Remember Xerendur. Xerendur is one of my favorite under-18 midfielders out there. He's Italian, and he in the Youth League was destroying everyone. He's a 10 that has the body of a 6. Paul Pogba vibes with him. So check out Xerendur. Don't forget him. And if you want to see more clips reacting to the Champions League, to Benfica, to Porto Sporting, tell me in the comments section. And don't forget to subscribe to FC Wonder Kid on YouTube. Thank you for going bold.